Your hometown sporting goods store since 76.
Modern sports and more, where kids get cool stuff.
Forever memories, antiques, and
Nick Talavera with bases loaded. He's going to take strike one swinging right there. There's only one out on the board. A lot can happen between Nick Talavera and Luis Morales, who is on deck. Nick Talavera, big time moment for him. This is one of his first games starting in left field for the Ray Texans. Jack Spence has started in left field for the Ray Texans in the past. They're looking to alter some things in this lineup here.
Here comes the 2-1, the 0-2.
That's going to be high. Let's bring it up to a 1-2 count.
Here comes the 1-2. And it gets away from the catcher. All the runners are going to stay at their base, however.
Nick Talavera fighting with every chance he get as the count is 2-2. His bases loaded. He's looking for a big hit here.
Ray Texans knocking at the door. Looking to put some runs on the board. And that's going to be ball number 3.
It's going to make it a full count. Lots of noise from this crowd tonight as the Ray Texans have packed their side of the stands. King Mustangs, lots of people on their side.
Here comes the 3-2, and that's going to walk Nick Talavera, and that's going to bring in a run for the Ray Texans. Base is still loaded. Kevin Goss is going to hit home.
That brings up Luis Morales, who's a two-sport athlete who led the Ray Texans in receiving touchdowns.
Lou Morales looking to make a statement here for this Ray Texan baseball team and their offense.
Number 6, Luis Morales.
He's a fast athlete with some fast hands right there.
Swing and a miss for strike one, however, and that gives us an 0-1 count. One out, bases loaded here in the bottom of the second. Cano looking to get out of the jam.
Lou Morales, where's that Ray Texan dugout would call him Lou Dog. He fouls that one off to fall behind the count, 0-2.
Here comes the 0-2 from Cano.
Catcher tries to frame that one. 1-2 count. Troy Cano feeling the pressure. He's looking to deliver the strikeout right here. Just
unable to get another strike, and that's going to be 2-2.
Just hits upstairs, right above the strike zone right there. Make it a 2-2 count.
Lou gets a shot.
Hard
just
hit.
Past the third.
Shortstop. He's going to hold on to it. That scores another for the Ray Texans. Base is still loaded.
Still only one out here. King Mustangs.
Lou Morales gets himself a hit. It's going to bring up the top of the lineup.
Ryan Rodriguez.
One out. Top of the order, number 4, Ryan Rodriguez.
Ryan Rodriguez playing center field for the Ray Texans. He got himself a hit in his last at bat. He's trying to stay perfect here.
Shot right up the middle.
Shortstop delivers it to second. Second to first. That's going to score a run.
And they're only going to get one out.
Lou Morales is going to go back to the dugout over there as he gets out at second. It's going to put runners split at the corners. That's going to make it a Ray Texan 3-0 ball game over the King Mustangs.
And after putting on the pressure early on in this game, the King Mustangs find themselves with all the pressure on them here in the bottom of the second.
Jack Bell, big-time player here.
Right to the first baseman, and he's going to get out number 3 and put an end to this inning. As we head into the top of the third, Texans 3, Mustangs 0. This is Rio Sports Live.
In San Benito is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
Lead has relationships with multiple industry leaders. Whether you're looking for project-based work or long-term employment, you decide. Our industry-skilled jobs include industrial, marine industries, oil and gas, commercial construction, and renewable energy. We offer work close to home, so you can spend more time with those you love. Lead Staffing, putting people to work and changing lives daily.
We're back here. Darren Montoya is still on the mound here. The 8-hole batter, Jordan Castillo, the right fielder. He's been a power hitter for the King Mustangs this year. Steps up to the plate.
Montoya steps onto the mound. Here comes the first pitch of the inning.
That one's going to miss downstairs for ball 1.
Texans looking to shut down the Mustangs after putting up 3 runs in their last inning, hoping to keep the lead.
1 ball, 1 strike. Jordan Castillo waiting on his pitch here. He's going to call time. King Mustangs want to battle back here. And it starts here with Jordan Castillo.
Right back up to the pitcher. Second baseman has it. Throws it to first. And they get the first out here in this inning.
Good play there by Lucas Tinajero.
El Nino.
Top of the order, number 13, Brian Guillen.
Brian Guillen, star quarterback for the King Mustangs. Here comes the pitch. 0-1 count, 1 out, nobody on here. Top of the third. Here comes the pitch to Guillen. Popped up. Right fielder says he has it. And he does. That's going to put 2 outs on the board for the Ray Texans. King Mustangs trying to catch up here.
That was right fielder Lou Morales with the catch.
For the shortstop, number 8, Jacob Trevino.
Jacob Trevino up at the plate.
He walked in his last attempt. He's looking for a big hit here. The King Mustangs are down 2 outs.
Fouls 1 off.
At the top of the 3rd inning. Jacob Trevino takes his time. Montoya walking around that mound. Jacob Trevino steps back in his batter's box. He's going to stare that one down. This sets outside. Make it a 1-1 count. Montoya looking for that third out at the top of the third inning. That one's going to fall outside again. Same spot. To make it a 2-1 count.
Tinajero, second baseman, playing deep.
And that's going to be a good call to strike there. So that hits that, as it hits low and outside in that corner. Just paints the edge there. Some King. He's gonna strike out there.
That's going to put an end to the top of the third inning.
And that's going to be Montoya's first strikeout of the night. And we'll be right back with the bottom of the third inning. This is Real Sports Live.
If you want to get in the game, come to Myra Sports and more. Basketball gloves and uniforms too, customized for you. Your family tradition, from generation to generation. From Pee Wee to the MLBs, you can count on us. Your hometown sporting goods store since '76.
Myra Sports and more, where kids get cool stuff.
When excellence in academics meets discovery on the court, in the arts, with institutions of higher education and beyond, we are the future leaders, and our success starts now. La Villa ISD, Cardinal Pride.
We are the Roy Taylor High School cheerleaders, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Plan your escape. Beach, bay, or both. Sunrises and sunsets daily. Memories made all day. Live music.
El Nino up to bat here. He hits it into the gap. He's going to give himself a base hit there.
What a way to lead off the inning for the Ray Texans. As the right fielder is going to recover it for the King Mustangs and keep him at first.
El Nino is not one you want to have on first base.
Not one you want to have at the plate either.
One of the fastest baseball players in this district.
Texan catcher, number 16, Miguel Everett.
Speaking of dangers at the plate, here comes Miguel Everett. Mikey
Everett playing catcher for the Ray Texans. Troy Kano with the pitch. It's going to put a bunt down. Perfectly placed bunt.
That'll advance the runner to second on a sacrifice bunt.
Mikey with the sacrifice right there. To advance the runner to second, Lucas Tinajero. That's going to bring up Kevin Goss. Kevin Goss is committed to, I want to say, Houston Baptist University, HBU. He decommitted from Tech just last spring and committed to HBU. He's a great ball player here for the Texans. So is Troy Kano on the mound. Interesting matchup we have.
Troy Cano leading the King Mustangs in ERA with an ERA of just 1.
He's their number one pitcher for sure.
Absolutely.
Had the pleasure of seeing him the other night. He pitched a wonderful game, only allowing 2 hits and pitching a shutout. Two-one count here, with 1 out on the board. And El Nino on second.
Here comes the 2-1.
Hard
Foul
hit.
off.
It's just going to go foul. Make it a 2-2 count.
Here comes the 2-2. Shot. Right to the left fielder.
Left fielder gets it. And Kevin Goss, he's going to make his way back to the dugout. And that brings up Darian Montoya, pitcher versus pitcher matchup here.
Number 19, Darian Montoya.
Montoya is batting .286 this season. Looking to increase his batting average here.
And he did with a hit just last inning.
Hoping to do it again. Troy Cano with the pitch.
Pitch back
And
to the
the play.
pitcher. He's going to take his time to get us to first. Troy Cano, beautifully fielded.
Quick inning here for the Mustangs as Cano sends the Texans back to the dugout and brings his bats back out on the field. 3-0. This is Rio Sports Live.
So why wait? SoPadre.com.
Lead has relationships with multiple industry leaders. Whether you're looking for project-based work or long-term employment, you decide. Our industry-skilled jobs include industrial, marine industries, oil and gas, and renewable energy. We offer work close to home, so you can spend more time with those you love. Lead Staffing, putting people to work and changing lives daily.
We are the Clinton High School cheerleaders, and you're watching Rio Sports Live. Woo!
Uniforms, etc., you're going to find the opportunity to purchase the best high quality scrubs. About how the EDC was helping out the community, and so I did meet with Ms. Castillo. She made it very easy, very friendly, and she walked me every step of the way. I couldn't have done it without their help.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today.
Center fielder Nate Ray's up to bat after he got out in a double play attempt.
Nate Reyes, a junior, currently batting .417 on the season.
I know lots of these players are friends, as King High School is only 2 miles apart from Ray High School. A lot of these players have played together. Just before this inning, I saw Nate Reyes and the catcher, Mikey Everett, fist bumping a little bit. Appears they might have known each other.
Absolutely.
Big hit. Left fielder Nick Talavera.
Unable to make the grab over the fence as it's way out foul. And that's going to give us a 2-1 count.
2-1 count here. Nate Ray is making his way back to the batter's box. He's taking some practice swings. Makes his way back to the plate. Here's the pitch. That one's going to drop downstairs for ball number 3. Makes it a 3-1 count. King Mustangs looking to put a man on first any way possible. Nate Reyes will draw the walk there. Get himself on first.
And that brings up
Ernest Valverde.
Ernest Valverde leading in the stat lines for the King Mustangs, currently batting .474 on the season.
He can hit the ball with a runner on first. If they can get that runner in scoring position on second, they can make their way back in this game against the Ray Texans.
Montoya keeping Reyes there at first. And a great idea that is, because Nate Reyes currently leads the team with stolen bases.
That ball's going to miss outside.
Montoya makes his way back on the mound.
Ray Texan infield looking ready for a hit. Double play situation here. Strike 1 is called.
A lot of movement there on that pitch.
Looked like he was giving him a slider right there. We've seen a lot of that tonight.
Especially from Montoya.
That's his specialty as a closer.
Here comes the 1-1. That's going to be strike 2 called.
1-2 count here.
Valverde looking to change that. Here comes the pitch.
All it takes is one pitch, and there it is. So that gets between third base and shortstop.
Left fielder bobbles the ball, but he's able to get it in time.
And that's going to put runners on first and second for the King Mustangs.
King Mustangs starting to apply some more pressure here.
Ernest
Hoping to get back into the game.
And Ernest Valverde increases that average just by a little bit. He's batting almost .500. And that brings up Jacob Gomez, the third baseman, who walked on his last attempt.
Gomez, despite only batting .278 this season so far, is still a pretty big monster here at the plate for the King Mustangs.
Number 1, Jacob Gomez, runners on first and second line.
Jacob Gomez, a senior this year.
Anything can happen. All it takes is one pitch.
Here comes the pitch from Montoya.
Jacob Gomez using his veteran status behind the plate there. He calls time to throw off some timing mechanisms in Montoya.
Two runners on. Nobody out. Montoya looking for the sign. Finally gets it from Mikey.
Here's the 0-0.
That one, a shot.
Hit. Jack Bell gets it to third.
Unable to get the out despite a great play.
Good heads-up play by Jack Bell.
Unfortunately not there in time, however.
But Nate Reyes, he makes it there.
And that's going to load the bases for the King Mustangs.
Scary situation for the Ray Texans here.
Go-ahead run stepping up to the plate.
Ray Texans down 3-0.
Bases
This is
loaded,
Drew Garcia, the DH.
Designated hitter
Drew Garcia.
Drew Garcia.
Batting 167. Hoping to make something happen here.
Drew Garcia waiting for his pitch. Here's the 0-0. I'm going to get called a strike as it paints the outside edge.
Some fans in the crowd disagree.
King Mustangs do not like that.
Here's some sounds from an energized King Mustang crowd.
None of the calls have gone their way. What the blue says goes. You can't argue. And that goes both ways.
That one's going to be low for ball 1. Some fans still reeling in the crowds about the last strike that was just called. But that's baseball, isn't it, Colin?
It's a game of balls and strikes. That's all the fans see.
3-1 count. Nobody out. Bases loaded. Montoya looking to get out of a jam. But as we said earlier, pressure builds diamonds.
And Darren Montoya, who's the best reliever pitcher for the Texans. He's going to deliver a strike right there to make it a 2-2 count. And number 5, he's going to talk to his coach over there. Coach is going to tell him to just chill out just a little bit. Go up to the plate. Feel loose.
Garcia knows this is a great opportunity to get some runs on the board. And against a Ray Texan defense like this, runs aren't so easy to come by.
Right you are, Jordan. Darren Montoya, he's not going to want to let this runner get past him. There's 0 outs this inning. With bases loaded, it's not looking good for the Ray Texans. He's going to take time again. He's throwing off. He's going to take his time with 2 balls and 2 strikes here.
Back into the box goes Garcia.
He's really crowding the plate right there. His
And here
elbow
comes
is
the
over
2-2
the
for
plate.
Montoya. Popped up. Tinajero says he has it. He does.
Tinajero keeps that in the infield.
Runner at third will not elect to tag up.
And that brings up John Lawson, the catcher.
That'll bring up number 26, John Lawson.
John Lawson DHing in his last game with the King Mustangs. Batting .286 so far.
He's playing catcher here tonight. He's done pretty well behind the plate.
An experienced catcher he is.
Here's the pitch. That's on third base line, but that's going to go foul. To bring the first strike. Potential double play situation. King Mustangs are not looking to hit in the infield right now.
Darian Montoya doesn't want them to hit at all.
They're looking to hit between that gap between left field and center.
Taking his time on the mound. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss for strike 2.
Big swing and a miss right there. One more strike puts away John Lawson for the Ray Texans. But John Lawson's not going to go down without a fight. He's going to come up to this plate with a grudge on his shoulder. I see he got out off of a fly ball to Jack Bell.
John Matthew Lawson, Jr. looking to make something happen here with bases loaded. 0-2 count. Here comes the pitch. That one's outside. Unable to get strike 3, and now we have a 1-2 count.
Crowd's not a fan of that call right there. From this angle, it looked like it was a fair call. That hit outside, and the catcher tried to frame it. They're going to call that as out number 2. John Lawson not agreeing with that. I think he thought it dropped low. A lot of movement on that pitch there. That was a 12-6 curveball.
And a great one it was.
And that brings up number 21, Jordan Castillo, a right fielder who flew out to the left fielder in his last attempt. That one's going to come at him, and he's going to duck away with bases loaded. His dugout telling him to stay in there. Jordan Castillo batting 8-hole for this King Mustang team. He's going to take a look at that one. That brings it to a 2-0 count. Yet to have been a strike on this batter. And there it is, a big swing and a miss right there. It brings it to a 2-1 count with 2 outs on the board. Play any of the bases. Ray Texan infield, ready for anything.
Jordan Castillo with an on-base percentage of .357.
Big swing and a miss right there. 2-2 count here in the top of the 4th inning.
Montoya definitely doesn't want to let Castillo get a hit here. Castillo starts running the bases.
Montoya thriving under pressure. Crowd does not like that call. Catcher Mikey Everett really trying to frame that one. That brings it to a full count.
Castillo.
This is the pitch to the end of the inning.
Full count, 2 outs, bases loaded. Top of the 4th, here comes the pitch from Montoya to Castillo.
Talk about pressure.
Swing and a miss.
Swing and a miss.
Strike 3. Montoya gets himself out of the inning.
He gets his 3rd strikeout. And Ray Texans 3, King Mustangs 0. We'll be right back after this commercial break. This is Real Sports Live.
Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past? First pressings, collectibles. How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
We are the Roy Taylor High School cheerleaders, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Plan your escape. Beach, bay, or both. Sunrises and sunsets daily. Memories made all day. Live music and great food round out your visit. So why wait? SoPadre.com.
The Brownsville Independent School District continues to provide a safe environment for enriching education. From pre-K3 to early college high school, the award-winning district has advanced its legacy in curriculum, athletics, and fine arts. Teachers are driving the frontier of technology, bringing industry to the classroom. On and off the field, Brownsville ISD students engage in the experiences that make them college and career ready. Brownsville Independent School District, the best choice.
The most important moments in a child's life happen in their earliest years. Having a strong early childhood education enhances their future and success. That's why we are opening the Harlingen CISD Early Childhood Academy for pre-K.
After a nerve-wracking ending, we're back with
Frankie Alderette. Frankie batting .300 so far this season.
Frankie Alderette. He got a walk. He got walked on his last attempt. He's looking for a big hit here. He looks down at strike one. That's the second pitch, and that's going to be ball one. Brings to a 1-1 count.
One count.
Waiting on the pitch there. Hard
Fouled
hit.
off.
Hit foul. It's going to make it for a 1-2 count. Frankie Alderette gets behind in this count. On deck, Nick Talavera. In the hole, Louis Morales.
Alderette batted with an on-base percentage of .368 so far. Looking to get on base yet again. Here comes the 1-2. And that's outside for ball number 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Troy Cano looking for that first out against the mighty Ray Texans. We're number 1 in district. Here's the 2-2. That gets delivered to the outside. Makes it a full count for Frankie Alderette. Frankie Alderette is DHing for the third baseman. He steps into the plate. It's all over that batter's box. As he's staying alive, as he fouls that one off. Ray Texans trying to put runners on. King Mustangs looking for that first out.
Here comes the 3-2.
Fouled off. Into the parking lot.
Say some praise for the cars out there, Colin.
Cars appreciate it. Frankie Alderette steps back into this box. He's surviving on a 3-2 right now. Let's see what he has to say.
Here comes the pitch from Cano.
Troy Cano.
Popped up. Center fielder has it. And they get the first out here in the bottom of the 4th.
Center fielder Nate Reyes. He gets that one easy. As Frankie Alderette runs back to the dugout. And that brings up Nick Talavera.
One down for the Texans left fielder,
who also walked in his last attempt. Nick Talavera playing left field for Jack instead of Jack Spence, who usually plays left field. Big
Shot.
hit. Center fielder coming to it. Nate Reyes, he gets the catch.
Nate Reyes getting a lot of action out there in center field.
He gets the 2 outs at the bottom of the 4th inning. Maybe he can get the 3rd.
We'll see how it goes here as Lou Morales steps up to the plate.
Lou Morales, who got a single in his last at bat and scored one.
Cano doing some great work on the mound this inning.
He's delivering the outs in any way he can. He's going to deliver a strike right there to Lou Morales.
Here comes the pitch from Cano.
Strike two.
2 straight strikes here for Cano. Morales falling into a hole.
Both throwing the off speed. Lou Morales getting a feel for the pitches. Here's the 0-2. Big swing and a miss there.
Ball gets away from the catcher, and Morales is still going to try to get to first. 2, no avail. Quick 1-2-3 inning there for the King Mustangs as the Ray Texans are sent back to their dugout.
We're back with the top of the 5th inning. Just after this break, this is Real Sports Live.
These opportunities for our youngest learners to foster their imagination and let their curiosity run while they develop their love for learning. These are the early steps to success, and Harlingen CISD is with them every step of the way.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
If you want to get in the game, come to Myra Sports and more. Basketball gloves and uniforms too, customized for you. Your family tradition, from generation to generation. From Pee Wee to the MLBs, you can count on us. Your hometown sporting goods store since '76.
Myra Sports and more, where kids get cool stuff.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that
Live cabinets. 3-0 Ray Texans.
I believe what Jordan was trying to say. So we're live from Cabinets tonight.
Thank you, Colin.
It's currently 9:36. King Mustangs up to bat. And a nail-biter inning back in the 4th inning for the Mustangs. We have number 20, Caleb Castillo, the left fielder, coming up to bat. He grounded out to Lucas Tinajero, El Nino. He's looking for a big redemption at bat here. Instead, he's going to strike out. A 1-2-3. That's 3 straight strikeouts for Montoya. He's feeling the groove. He's feeling
Certainly
the groove
feeling
so
his rhythm here as we're heading into the top of the 6th inning. Top of the 5th inning, apologies.
We got the top of the order with Brian Guillen, the second baseman, who's 0 for 2 so far, so he's batting with a grudge on his shoulder.
Chip on his shoulder, I think you mean, Colin.
Indeed.
Here comes the 1-0.
Two balls, 0 strikes. Montoya looking for a strike right here. Big swing and a miss. Brian Guillen looking to put some runners on the bases for the King Mustangs so that they can fight back against this Ray Texan offense.
Guillen with an on-base percentage of .346.
That ball misses low downstairs. That's going to make it a 3-1 count.
Guillen also averaging .273 at the plate.
Trying to force the walk. He's going to instead hit it up.
Popped up, third baseman Quesada looking to make the play. Unable to, as it slips.
Makes it.
As it slips out of his glove. That brings us to a full count.
He needs to put some pine tar in that glove.
Absolutely.
Except that's illegal in MLB.
Thank you, Colin. Brian Guillen at the plate. Full count, 1 out, nobody on. Top of the 5th. Here comes the pitch from Montoya.
Full count pitch.
Fouled off.
Brian Guillen one-hole batter looking to survive and get himself on base.
Montoya steps on the mound. Still full count. Long at bat here for Guillen. Here comes the pitch. Fouled off. Left side of the field. Third baseman Quesada is going to recover it and get it back to Montoya to continue this long at bat.
Third straight foul ball. Here's the 3-2 for the third time. Swing and a miss. Catcher going for it. He gets it at first. Boom. He's out at first.
Great play by catcher Mikey Everett.
As the ball gets by him.
Some rough fielding for the Ray Texans so far this game. However, it hasn't proven to be an issue as they still hold the King Mustangs scoreless through 4 in the top of the 5.
And Darian Montoya seems to be in the groove on the mound so far as he delivers for his 4th straight strikeout.
Fouled off left side of the field, just past the third baseline. Gives us an 0-1 count to start off this at-bat.
Jacob Trevino looking for a big hit there. Just barely gets it foul.
Trevino, a big part of this offense. Fouls off for strike 2.
Trevino down the count, 0-2 right now.
Montoya looking for strikeout number 5 consecutively.
Montoya in the groove. He circles the mound. Throws the ball up in the air.
Trevino looking to break the streak of strikeouts.
And he can. One of the best hitters on this team.
And he fouls off.
To stay alive.
To stay alive. 0-2 count. 2 outs. As the catcher works to recover the ball for Montoya. Texan infield. Ready for anything. Trevino ready to deliver. Here comes the 0-2 from Montoya. High outside for ball 1.
Up, up, and away. That's ball 1. One-two count here. Ray Texans looking for that third out. Infield ready. That's going to be delivered high to make it a 2-2 count.
Battling his way out of this at-bat is Trevino.
Montoya wanted him to swing.
Looking to make a statement here.
Trevino wanting to swing on any pitch that's close.
That one's low and it gets away from the catcher.
That one drops low right on the plate there. That brings it to a full count. Trevino trying to get on base any way possible. Trevino's not someone you want on base.
Fouled off, and this at-bat will continue to drag on.
Staying alive. Jacob Trevino hangs in there. He's battled back from an 0-2 count. It's now 3-2 count.
Potentially the last pitch of the inning.
Let's see what he says here.
Montoya steps off.
He steps back on. He's delivering the pitch here.
That'll be ball 4.
That's going to drop downstairs for ball 4. Jacob Trevino, he gets himself on base. That ends the streak of 4 consecutive walks.
Strikeouts.
Strikeouts, that's right.
You're welcome, Colin.
Jacob Trevino just got walked.
I'll bring up number 9, Nate Reyes.
Nate Reyes, a center fielder. Big hitter here for the King offense.
Nate Reyes in the top 5 batters on this King Mustang team. Currently batting .417 this season.
He's going to stay down ball 1.
Here comes the 1-0.
Big
Shot.
hit.
Deep
Down.
left center field.
And that hits the wall. That's going to score Jacob Trevino.
Big hit by Nate Reyes to keep the King Mustangs as he celebrates
On
at second base.
Big RBI double from Nate Reyes.
He'll take time to go leave his equipment with his coach, have a little pep talk. And he makes his way back to second base.
That makes the score 3-1 now.
King Mustangs still proving to be alive here in the top of the fifth.
That brings up Ernest Valverde.
Valverde, the #1 batter on this King Mustang team.
He's the go-ahead run. Anything can happen here.
Shot.
Hit. Jack Bell to first. Not in time. That's going to put runners at the corners.
So despite a great throw from Jack Bell and a great play overall, the runners will reach the corners.
That brings up Jacob Gomez, the third baseman, who got a single in his last at-bat. So he's coming on looking for another big hit to score Nate Reyes from third. Keep in mind there's 2 outs. And Coach Ruiz, he's going to take time with his pitcher, see how he's feeling in this situation. We'll be right back. Here's a word from our sponsors. This is Real Sports Live.
With the memories, forever memories, antiques and collectibles in San Benito.
Lead has relationships with multiple industries.
And we're live here at Cabinets Field. Jacob Gomez at the plate. Darian Montoya on the mound. Runners on the corners. 2 outs. Fresh at bat.
Jacob Gomez got a single in his last at-bat.
Far inside. And that'll be ball 1.
Ball 1 taken by Jacob Gomez. You can expect a big hit here from Jacob Gomez. Big gap between left field and center. He's gonna fire the other way to Lou Morales, who's gonna get the 3rd out and get the Ray Texans out of this hole.
Ray Texans escape with only 1 run scored as they still lead 3-1, heading into the bottom of the 5th.
This is Real Sports Live.
Base work or long-term employment, you decide. Our industry-skilled jobs include industrial, marine industries, oil and gas, commercial construction, and renewable energy. We offer work close to home, so you can spend more time with those you love. Lead Staffing, putting people to work and changing lives daily.
If you want to get in the game, come to Myra Sports and more. Basketball gloves and uniforms too, customized for you. Your family tradition, from generation to generation. From Pee Wee to the MLBs, you can count on us. Your hometown sporting goods store since '76.
Myra Sports and more, where kids get cool stuff.
When excellence in academics meets discovery on the court, in the arts, with institutions of higher education and beyond, we are the future leaders, and our success starts now. La Villa ISD, Cardinal Pride.
We are the Roy Taylor High School cheerleaders, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Real Sports Live, Cabinets. We're back. Bottom of the fifth. Leading off this inning is the top of the lineup, Ryan Rodriguez for the Ray Texans. Still on the mound is Troy Cano. Rodriguez hits a shot to the shortstop. Shortstop gets it to first in time for the first out here in this inning. Quick start here as the King Mustangs go around the horn to celebrate their first out.
Brings up number 1, Jack Bell.
Jack Bell, Arizona State commit. Up to the plate. One down, nobody on. Cano dealing here. Strike one. Shot. Right to the second baseman. And they have it in time. Quick 1-2 there. See if they can make it 3 as Lucas Tinajero steps up to the plate. The kid, as they call him.
Second baseman, number 3, Lucas Tinajero.
Strike one called. Troy Cano dealing on the mound this inning. Looking to make a quick exit for the Texans. Shot. Third baseman has it. Will it be there in time? And it is. And that's a quick 1-2-3 inning for the King Mustangs as the Ray Texans are retired. Still 3-1 heading into the bottom of the fifth, or in the top of the sixth. This is Rio Sports Live.
Plan your escape. Beach, bay, or both. Sunrises and sunsets daily. Memories made all day. Live music and great food round out your visit. So why wait? SoPadre.com.
Lead has relationships with multiple industry leaders. Whether you're looking for project-based work or long-term employment, you decide. Our industry-skilled jobs include industrial, marine industries, oil and gas, commercial construction, and renewable energy. We offer work close to home, so you can spend more time with those you love. Lead Staffing, putting people to work and changing lives daily.
We are the Clinton High School cheerleaders, and you're watching Rio Sports Live.
Uniforms, etc., you're going to find the opportunity to purchase the best high-quality scrubs. Soon after I learned about how the EDC was helping out the community, and so I did meet with Ms. Castillo. She made it very easy, very friendly, and she walked me every step of the way. I couldn't have done it without their help.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles. How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
We are the Roy Taylor High School cheerleaders, and you're watching Rio.
And we're back here with Real Sports Live here at Cabinets Field. Beautiful night here. It's currently 9:53, approaching 10 o'clock. Up to bat is Drew Garcia, the DH. He's going to take strike one right there. On the mound for the Ray Texans is Kevin Goss. Kevin Goss committed to Houston Baptist University. He's going to deliver strike 2 right there off the fastball. Kevin Goss, probably the highest velocity in this district. He has the arm. That's ball 1. Kevin Goss gets the strike 3 right there.
Kevin Goss dealing on the mound so far. As they take us around the horn to celebrate out number 1 of this inning.
Catcher, number 26, John Lawson.
John Lawson up to bat for the King Mustangs. He stares down strike 1. You can hear the glove from here. There's a fast one.
I'm sure the catcher's hand is hurting for sure.
30 pitches of that, I'm sure it will. That one's going to be low and inside. Going to make for ball 1. Slider didn't go where he wanted it to. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out.
A lot of ones on the screen there, Colin.
Yes, sir, it is. And King, with only 1 run scored, they're looking to increase that with John Lawson up to the plate.
2 balls, 1 strike. Strike 2.
Made
2
that strike
count.
2. That fastball is doing well for Kevin Goss. Sometimes he misses with that fastball. He's not missing tonight.
Shot.
Hit. Center fielder. He thinks he's got it. And he does. That's Ryan Rodriguez. Good play there for the second out.
Great hit, but a great play as well. That brings up number 23.
Jordan Castillo.
Number 21, Jordan Castillo.
That's number 23, Ernest Valverde. Seems to be an error here in.
Jordan Castillo, the right fielder. He's up to bat here. That's going to be high and outside. That brings us to a 1-1 count. 1-1 count here with 2 outs.
Nobody
Ray Texans looking for that third out.
Swing and a miss for strike 2.
Just how King delivered 3 straight outs in the last half inning. Looks like the Ray Texans are out to do the same if Jordan Castillo doesn't get a hit here. And he will strike out for Kevin Goss's second strikeout.
Kevin Goss energized out there on the mound. Ray Texans looking to take this momentum as they head to the plate.
Plan your escape. Beach, bay, or both. Sunrises and sunsets daily. Memories made all day. Live music and great food round out your visit. So why wait? SoPadre.com.
The Brownsville Independent School District continues to provide a safe environment for enriching education. From pre-K3 to early college high school, the award-winning district has advanced its legacy in curriculum, athletics, and fine arts. Teachers are driving the frontier of technology, bringing industry to the classroom. On and off the field, Brownsville ISD students engage in the experiences that make them college and career ready. Brownsville Independent School District, the best choice.
The most important moments in a child's life happen in their earliest years. Having a strong early childhood education enhances their future and success. That's why we are opening the Harlingen CISD Early Childhood Academy for pre-K students. At HCISD, we provide these opportunities for our youngest learners to foster their imagination and let their curiosity run, while they develop their love for learning. These are the early steps to success, and Harlingen CISD is with them every step of the way.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success.
Number 16, Mikey Everett, playing catcher tonight for the Ray Texans. He's coming up to the plate. Mikey Everett's 0 for 2 so far. He's looking for redemption at bat. He's going to take ball 1 around the inside. On the mound is still Troy Cano for the King Mustangs.
Pitching an overall solid game so far.
Second baseman with a great play right there.
Diving catch and makes the throw to get the first out here in this bottom of the 6th inning.
And that's second baseman Brian Guillen.
Brian Guillen, a monster at the plate.
A monster arm as he plays QB for the King Mustangs.
Absolutely. Showcasing his arm strength there. Here comes the pitch from Cano to Kevin Goss. It's going to be called strike 1.
And just how Kevin Goss has been delivering those strikeouts in this last inning. He's gonna look down and strike right there. 1 out on the board for the King Mustangs. They're looking for 2 more here. They're facing a hard part of the lineup. You got Kevin Goss, Darren Montoya, and Frankie Alderate up next.
Here comes the 1-1 count.
For Kevin Goss. He's going to watch that one. It goes outside. It makes it a 2-1 count with 1 out.
Nobody on.
Kevin Goss, a powerful hitter. Be careful with him. That one's going to miss high.
Really tempted to swing there.
Kevin Goss, who's 1 for 2 in his last attempt, he flew out to the left fielder on a deep ball. That's going to get called a strike. Make it a full count. Ray Texan crowd not agreeing with that one. They think it was outside. But what Blue says goes. Here's the 3-2. That's going to miss inside. To put a man on first for the Ray Texans. And that brings up Darren Montoya.
Montoya doing great work on the mound as we see a pitcher versus pitcher matchup.
And Darren Montoya, who's just retired by Kevin Goss, hopes to bring in Kevin Goss for that 4th run to get some security points on the board against the King Mustangs.
I'll bring up number 19, Gary Montoya.
Darren Montoya. Fast release on the fastball. Quick hands. It's going to get it out to the right fielder. It's going to bring 2 outs for the King Mustangs. Pinch runner Jack Spence on first.
Number 11, Frankie Alderate.
Power hitter Frankie Alderate up to the plate. Looking to make some contact here, advance a runner.
He's 0 for 1 so far. He got walked on his first attempt. He's looking for a big hit here against Troy Cano. He's going to take ball 1 there. Take some practice swings. He's going to walk back in the box here. Coach Ruiz looking happy on third. He has a lot of faith in Frankie Alderate. And I believe he's a senior. A lot of veteran experience here.
Hoping to put that experience to good use. Here we have a 1-1 count. 2 outs, 1 runner on.
Troy Cano looking for that 3rd out.
And he gets...
He called it safe. King fans not agreeing with that one.
Looked like he had him at first.
A lot of controversial calls this game. Whoever goes home with the L is not going to be happy at these refs. One count. Make that a 2-1 count.
As that ball is too far outside for the umpire to call a strike.
Two outs on the board. Torcano looking to put an end to Frankie Alderete and bring back the King Sticks in the top of the 7th.
Here comes the 2-1 from Cano.
Got to put away this batter first. Strike 3.
And another quick inning for the King Mustangs as they retire the Ray Texan bats.
We head to the 7th.
Hold on, there seems to be some confusion on the field between the umpire and Coach Ruiz.
I think they thought there was 1 strike and there's 2 balls.
With the score, Texans 3.
And it looks like they're going to go ahead and bring out the King Mustang bats. Heading into the top of the 7th, Ray Texans 3, King Mustangs 1. This is Rio Sports Live.
Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
If you want to get in the game, come to Myra Sports and more. Basketball gloves and uniforms too, customized for you. Your family tradition, from generation to generation. From Pee Wee to the MLBs, you can count on us. Your hometown sporting goods store since '76.
Myra Sports and more, where kids get cool stuff.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
And we're back here with Caleb Castillo, the 9-hole batter. And the last at bat for the King Mustangs. On deck, Brian Guillen. And in the hole, Jacob Trevino. Dangerous lineup of batters. 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Make that 2 strikes.
1-2 count.
As Kevin Goss is looking to put this King team away. Ray Texans undefeated in district so far. They're looking to stay flawless.
That's a shot.
Number 20, Caleb Castillo. Gonna try and end that, but Lou Morales is gonna make the catch. That's 1 out down for the Ray Texans. Looking for 2 more as they approach the top of the lineup.
Top of the order, number 13, Brian Guillen.
Gonna be hard. Brian Guillen, who's 0 for 3 tonight, on a rare occasion, he's usually real hot for this King Mustang offense.
1 ball here. Here comes the pitch from Kevin Goss.
Kevin Goss throwing that heat.
Fouled off. Guillen gets a piece of it.
Just a tad behind. There's a good chance you'll be behind on Kevin Goss's fastball. He has that velocity. Here's the pitch. They're going to say he went for it. It'll be 1 ball, 2 strikes.
One, 2 count, 1 out. Top of the 7th.
Goss looking to put away this batter to prepare for Jacob Trevino. He's going to get him.
Not only looking to put away the batter, but looking to put away the game here as it's the top of the 7th and potentially the last at-bat for the King Mustangs to come back and win this game.
2 outs down, 1 more for the Ray Texans to win here at Cabinets Field. It's a little past 10 o'clock. This game started late.
Hoping to finish it early is Kevin Goss.
The South Texas Friday Night Lights.
That's strike 1.
He's throwing that heat. He's trying to get back to that dugout and go home.
Here comes the pitch. Strike 2. Kevin Goss on fire, on a roll, and looking to roll on home. Here comes the 0-2.
1 strike to end it all.
King Mustangs are going to lose this game on a swing and a miss.
Big swing and a miss there for Kevin Goss's 4th strikeout.
Final score, King 1, Ray Texans 3, as King Mustangs fall.
And thank you guys for joining us. That'll conclude our stream. This is Real Sports Live.